This is part two of Open Deck Toy Hauler, and today we're going to work on finishing the dovetail. We're going to do the rails and the dovetail for the ramps. We're going to build the ramps. We're going to install a shackle kit on the axles. We're also going to do repack the bearings and do bearing buddies. And stick around till the end, and I'll give you a sneak peek into part three. Next project will be the ramps. I'm going to make them two little gates that open up and the ramps will slide up underneath. I'm getting started on the ramps. I got everything laid out. I'm gonna cut it out and we'll get started welding everything up.
Boy, everything's getting pretty messy. You can see where I swept off a spot so that I could kneel down without getting too dirty. Yeah, sometimes
All right, I got the holes cut out for the ramps. And then now both holes cut out. They're 18 inches by 4 inches. Actually, I made them 18 and a half by 4. So now I'm going to get the rails cut in place. I have one just set in here now. I'll need to scribe it.
Well, I get so caught up in the project, sometimes I don't save time at the end of the day to clean up, but I need to do better at that.
Rails cut, scribed in, and now it's time to weld them. Got all these cut. Got them all scribed in. Sanded off all the paint. Get them welded in.
I like these parts of the build where you get to be creative and kind of do your thing. I spent quite a few hours staring at the ceiling in bed, thinking about how I was going to do this, and this is how it ended up.
Okay, so I got the rails welded on, and now I'm just doing some mid bracing, and then some little braces across the top to keep the wraps from popping out of the track. Yeah, so well, these on the top to keep that coming out of there. And I'll do some bracing just to support it in its band. I'll back up to the rails here. And I'll do another spreader across the back. Keeps those ramps from coming out of the track. You're driving down the road.
So for these doors, I have some 3/16 plate steel laying around, so I cut those for the doors, and I bought some weldable hinges. And the first one I struggled with a little bit. I made it a little too tight, but got it dialed in on the second one, and they turned out good.
So I finished I guess you'd call them ramp holders or ramp pockets, and I'm ready to build the ramps. But you can take a look at the. These fold down. It's going to work out pretty slick. Two of them here. They're 18 inches wide. Little Carter pin. Yeah, so the trailer's finished for welding. It's ready to paint. Last thing to do, build the ramps. So that's what I'm going to do next. So I'm building these ramps out of 1.25 by 1.25 by 0.188 thickness. So each ramp takes a 20-foot stick. So each ramp will be right about 50 pounds each. So got everything cut and set together here. I'm about to clamp it and start weld. I did notch the bottom a little bit so it was even. There we go.
Well, the first ramp I welded a little bit too fast and ended up warping it a little bit, so I had to spend some time bringing it back to straight. But second one, I slowed down. It came out nice. Well, I think I spent too much time thinking about the ramps and how I wanted to build them, and I had several different ideas, and this is the idea that I ended up going with, and they turned out well. Well, these are the last couple welds on this trailer. It's always good feeling to be done welding.
I also added these grates in the middle. These are for kicking off your shoes when you walk in the door from the back deck. Those will be handy. Trailer is finished welding, ready for paint. We'll do a walk around here. Ready for paint. The ramps turned out good. Got the taillights cut out. Well, time to start painting.
Well, this is my least favorite part about the project, but I'll try to get it done as fast as possible. I'm using a 4-inch weenie roller and getting after it, and also using a paintbrush in the tight spots. I'm painting it with a sheer Cryol Sherwin-Williams paint. It's water-based, but it stinks quite a bit, so I'm wearing a respirator because it'll make you a little bit loopy. But any good paint smells, so you just got to protect yourself. So I got a good solid 2 coats of paint on there and ready for wood.
I got the trailer all painted. Here's the painted trailer. That was a lot of paint. That took me a while. Painted the rims. So I put a heavy duty shackle kit on the suspension. It has grease zerks on the bolts on this side. And then I put bearing buddies. Pulled the bearings out, repacked them, put them back in. There's one of the ramps in there. So I'm working on this side now. So I'll record this side for you guys. We'll do a time lapse of the shackle replacement, and then I'll do the bearings on this front axle here. Sounds good. Other than that, project's coming along.
My advice for you guys is never trust that the previous owner took care of the bearings and greased everything. So every time, I always take all the bearings out, repack them, check everything, make sure everything's good, replace the seals, and that way I don't have to worry about it when I'm driving down the road or deal with the failure.
Bearings are always fun. They look good. Just repacked them, put them back in. Much easier doing it here in the garage than it is on the side of the road. I've done it before. Okay, time for the shackles. Get you set up here. All right. These are pretty cool. Got a little thing of grease zerk on this end, and then they have a little hole in the middle. Come with the brass bushing. Pretty slick. Saw those, I was like, I'm gonna try them out.
Boy, did that shackle kit make a difference. It really helped that suspension, loosened it all up. It works a lot better than it did with those old rusty shackles in there. The brake shoes looked really good, so I left the brake shoes on. I put some bearing buddies on there. I like to keep those bearings nice and greased. Use some red sticky and tacky grease, and off we go.
Okay. Here's a heavy duty shackle kit. Here's a close up. Pretty slick. Here's our heavy duty. Yeah, greased up. Got bearing buddies on. Okay, that's it for part 2. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and here's a sneak peek into part 3.